Hey there my friends, how are you? So what are we doing today? Today, I'm going to show you how to triple Town Hall 12 bases with DragBatt. That's right, we're going to break down some really awesome hits. I'm going to give you all of the pro tips, and that's getting started right now. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Captain Nemo. Welcome to another video. What are we doing today? Well, today we're hanging out in the NDL. That's right, the No Dip League. And we're going to look at some of the best ways that you can DragBatt at Town Hall 12. That's right, this is a super OP awesome strategy. I did cover it in Town Hall 10 and 11. So today we're going to take a look at 12, a different variation, 2 different attack strategies from the pros at the No Dip League. I'm super excited about this one. Let me make myself smaller and let's get started right now. So first up, what do we have? Well, they're gonna be both DragBatt attacks, right? So right here, take a look at this base. Now, what do we do here? What do you have to do when you're running a DragBatt? The key here is to make sure that you take out any of the air defenses, any of the wizard towers and multi-infernos are the most important, right? You don't want to save those for the back end. The multi-infernos and the wizard towers are going to destroy your bats. You want to kill them with your main kill squad, or as many of them as possible. And then of course you have the free spells to get through the rest of them. Once you deploy your bats, if there are any wizard towers or multi-infernos left on the base, you're going to want to make sure that you freeze them, and you're also going to make sure you baby your bats. One swipe from that and your bats are dead, and this attack could fail. You don't want to do that. So in this case, if you take a look at the base and you look at a little bit of base identification, you notice that you can create a nice little funnel, right? The idea here is to make sure that you funnel your drags into the base. The dragons, the loons, and etc. have to go into the base with the Grand Warden behind. It's super important. You got to rage and freeze and whatever and get into the base that way. Now, in order to do that, you have this exposed air defense right here. That's really nice. So if you can send in a suicide hero from the west or from the east to make sure that you get that, you get a lot of value. You're going to create a nice little funnel and get a lot of value. That's nice. From the other side, from the west, you can send in a Stone Slimer with an Electro Dragon or something like that and really get a lot of value from that end as well. And that's actually exactly what we're going to do right here. So let's take a look. Now, we're going to send in our king and our queen right here from the east, right? A couple of hogs, that's interesting. A nice little way of doing it, I guess, to take out maybe this I guess it would be to take out this archer tower. I'm not really sure why. Maybe to pop. I think this is a fresh hit though. So maybe he was trying to get the clan castle. I guess that's important. Although not as important as it would be in a Lalo attack in my opinion, right? Notice the queen ends up taking the air defense. She ends up taking one of the wizard towers, and she's popping the clan castle as he did. And she also takes out she takes out the town hall. That is fantastic. I mean, that's a really nice way to go. The funnel is created. He's going to send in from the west. He's going to send in his Electro Dragon with a Stone Slimer full of loons behind. And at that point in time, he is ready to send in his dragons, his Lava Hound in the front, the loons, and the Grand Warden behind into the base. He's punching straight into the base with this DragBatt, right? Notice a really nice little funnel right in there. So he ends up taking both of the wizard towers to the left. He ends up taking the multi-inferno and of that air defense. At this point in time, the Grand Warden is behind. He still hasn't popped his ability yet. He's waiting. The queen is in the base in the center, but it does not matter because once you rage your dragons and loons and everything behind, they're gonna end up taking the queen out, which is nice. Now, I'm going to pause this for a second because notice that most of the base is taken down at this point. He ends up taking most of the wizard towers. He ends up taking one of the multi-infernos and everything else, right? There's 2 wizard towers left. There's 1 multi-inferno, and what we do here is what we call a bat bomb. When you pick one part of the base, you freeze it, and you rage it, and you drop all the bats on it, or if you just freeze it and drop all the bats on it. That's exactly what he does right here to take out this multi-inferno and help the rest of the army get through the base, right? Notice the wizard towers are pretty far, so he's going to make sure that he's gonna freeze the wizard towers once they get through. In a bad bomb type of situation, most likely you're gonna have to use 2 freezes and the bats onto the multi-inferno to take it out, and then you'll have a 1 free spell left, just like he did right here. It does not matter though, because the wizard tower actually ends up being taken out by the dragon, which is really nice. And then the last wizard tower is left on the back end. It's left there busy shooting at the dragon, and he's still gonna end up using the free spell on it, but really does not matter. Rip the base apart, really nice and easy, right? Make sure that you get into the base, make sure that you create a nice funnel so your dragons get in there. Make sure that you freeze the wizard wizard towers and the multi-infernos and take them out with the bats. If you can do that, the base will fall. Really nice work. I love running DragBatt at Town Hall 12. I've been practicing with it because it's a really awesome attack. Something that I run at Town Hall 10 a lot as well, so it's really, really good. I'm gonna be running it in my next war if I find a base that really fits for it. Super nice work. Let's look at the next one. Next up, we're going to take a look at another way that you can triple at Town Hall 12 with DragBatt. I love this. So, take a look at this base. Notice he's got a bit of a different situation. He's got the wizard towers on one side, he's got the multi-infernos on the other, still got exposed area defenses, which is kind of cool. But you're going to get into the base, right? So, what are we going to do here? Well, there are many different ways to skin the cat, as they say, right? In this case, if you notice, the key here is to make sure you take out the air defense, take out the wizard tower, you know, maybe take out another multi-inferno. It's going to be a bit difficult for him at this point, but he's going to get into the base, and let's take a look at what he does right here. So we are going to take a look and go from most likely, that's right, the north. We're going to go with the king in the front as the tank. One wizard right there. What's the wizard for? To start, just to establish a funnel, to basically make sure that he gets in with his queen and takes apart this air defense and then goes in for this wizard tower right here. He's gonna make sure you get that out. It's really nice value. The electro dragon on the other side, that's right, on the west right of here to continue his funnel. The queen did end up taking what he wanted, the air defense and the wizard tower, that's right. The electro dragon is doing a lot of work on the other side, making sure that the funnel is created. At this point, the funnel is created, everything is good to go. He's gonna send in his dragons, his loons behind with the Grand Warden behind the entire party, of course, on air mode. Still got the Stone Slimer, that's most likely gonna go for this air defense right here. That's where I would send it. Yep, as you notice, he's gonna send it for that air defense. This point in time, everything is getting into the base. He created a nice funnel. His dragons are in the center. His Stone Slimer is getting in. His loons are behind. The Grand Warden is behind the whole party. He's ready to go. And now he's going to do the Bat Bomb just like we did in the last video right here. Take a look at the Bat Bomb. Right over here, he's going to freeze and send in all of his bat spells to make sure that he takes out the multi-inferno. Once he takes that out, he's got one free spell left. One free spell to make sure that he takes out whatever else that's necessary. It really doesn't matter because the dragons are too busy destroying everything else. There's no wizard towers left. There's no multi-infernos left, so it doesn't make a difference. The bats are just going to get through and rip apart the rest of the base. It's not like it even matters because take a look. He's got what, like 8 dragons left, all of the loons left, most of the bats left. Did anything even die in this attack? Really nice work. I mean, I love this. See how effective DragBatt can be if you can just identify the base, make sure that you get your dragons in there with a nice funnel, make sure that you get a lot of value for your suicide heroes, and then punch into the base. You do a bat bomb like we did in the last 2 videos, in these 2 ones right here, or a bat wave and rip apart bases, come back with 3 stars. These are professional hits from the No Dip League. Really nice work. I love this attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we just looked at two different attack strategies that showcase how you can run a DragBatt at Town Hall 12 and absolutely destroy every base. Really nice work. I love this attack. I hope you do as well. You should definitely add it to your arsenal because it's really nice to run. It does require a little bit of finesse, but as long as you practice, it really comes in nice and easy. I used to not be able to run DragBatts. I ran it like 5 or 6 times in my air raids and etc. And now I'm a pro at it. Maybe not as good as these guys right here, but still really nice. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, folks, for more NDL content, for more Clash of Clans content, for more all kinds of other content. I am full steam ahead, daily videos for you, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned, and check out this video right here. This is a really cool one, and I'll see you there.